Welcome to Perisno, a land where elves and giants roam in the ancient moors and forests. Dwarves craft great works in their mountain strongholds, and men form mighty empires. The ancient kingdoms have all but fallen, but Clymorian forces are still lurking in the shadows. They watch, waiting for any signs of the old kingdom of Perisno to return once again. Will you be the one who restores the ancient kingdom to its former glory, or will you build a new empire atop its ruins? Be wary, hero. There is danger at every turn.
All right, y'all, welcome. And so Makader asked us to come over to his Perisno chat, his Sunday night, Perisno dev stream chat to chat about this awesome mod. And so if you tune in now or later, thanks for tuning in. And if you happen to go to my About page here on Twitch, the first panel that you'll see is a donation button a great big orange button for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society, and I'm a team member of Team MS, and we stream to end MS. If you're thinking about getting me a Christmas present, I'm a pagan, but if you want to get me a present for solstice, if you could make a small donation to the MS Society to help fund research to cure this illness that has put me in a wheelchair, thank you from all of us with MS, all 3 million of us. And if you have donated to the MS Society, like McCader has, the Perisno dev, thank you even more. And thank you if you do, from all of us with MS. And I'm doing pretty good today, guys. I think it's MS moment of the day. I think it is. I was wrong. I thought it was Sunday. How about that? And so McCader at Perisno, the lead dev, he is doing a giveaway, you guys, and I've been participating in that all week. And so there's some really good stuff. Even a copy of Bannerlord, a new copy of Bannerlord. But I like the stickers and the t-shirts and stuff better myself. But again, if you guys are tuning in an hour later, thanks for tuning in. And I just uploaded a new adventure, day 400 to like 420 on my YouTube channel. If you tune into my videos on YouTube, thanks very much. If you do, thanks for coming along and joining me on the adventure. The cup is green. And so we are going to go live with McCader over on his stream, and he's talking lore and the game and older versions and newer versions, and the new version 1.4 is coming up. So let's go and hop over and tune into his stream and chat with the devs on Discord. And so thanks for joining me, guys. Let's see what our friends at Perisno are up to. Right on. Here we are. Awesome, awesome.
Become like the enemies of Limbard in the future.
The thing is, I haven't really thought much about the Zon in the future, because if we do go to Bannerlord, 495 it's the time I do want to start the next Perisno.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is about the Zon, I haven't really done too much head canon on that. I honestly don't know the direction to go with that. I left it off at them taking or sieging Pamina Castle from Telrania. And you'll see these are not the final notes I have, these are just the ones I want to show the public right now. So
let's see where we want to take this.
There's some stuff I'll send to you later.
Going back
see
to the year
if it makes sense and all that
400
stuff.
500, the fact is stuck in invade
So
and
let's
wipe
see
out
where
the
we want to take
giants.
this on exactly.
Same year they wipe out the
But here's
Bacall.
the going back to the year 400, going forward to the year 400 to 500. The fact is stuck in invade and wipe out the Sioux giants. Same year they wipe out the Bacall.
The two remaining giants.
Illican Cretus merge. Illican Empire they merge to combat the Reich. 427. The few remaining giants are saved by the Illican as they seek shelter in the mountains. So basically, what I've been figuring out is we're going to put the Illica nation where the giants currently are, and they basically take their land because to reduce, the giants have to flee and they have to seek protection, or else they'll be wiped out completely. So giants become a minor faction. Once again, not sure. I'm not 100% sure in the Zon yet. We'll talk about that in future lore streams. The Sut is renamed, becomes the capital of the Illican Empire. I think that would be an interesting thing to look at as well. And in year 429, King Torlian dies from a battle wound at age 93. And once again, for the newer people who are not as familiar with Perisno lore, humans last... I think I have it open here. Let me bring it up.
150 years of Perisno?
Yeah, 150, and I want to bring it up so I don't...
Yeah, that's really interesting, Mitch, because that's exactly what they did for Dark Souls.
Really?
They extended the average human age to 150. Also, humans in Dark Souls are stronger than in real life. In Perisno they are too, but not by that much.
So I did write it down. I have it in my notes here, so I don't misspeak, or miss whatever. The average age of a Perisno human is 100 to 150. So they do last longer, and they're stronger.
Awesome.
The Nefali, average age 180 to 250. though some have reached a lot older than that, over 300. And the dwarves and the giants, they're haven't really done much of their age yet. They're obviously become a lot older as well. So times whatever. I have my notes open here. And yeah, King Torlian dies from a battle wound at age 93, and then Count Lynerius becomes King of Telrania, which is really interesting for people who follow Telranian lore in whole. 431, Reich des Drachen invades and destroys the Valir clan, and the Valir clan become a minor faction. You'll notice, as we go through the lore, or the future, what happens in Perisno, a lot of factions are being wiped out, and the Reich just becomes this insane power faction, or war-hungry faction. Reich des Drachen invades Kayakat. The dwarves beat them back as they long distance from the Reich homeland cuts off their main supply. Once again, these are just notes, or just timeline notes. I have notes that go much further into detail, but we'll go over the timeline just for now. 434, Reich turns their attention to Drahara and declares war. Well, they thought, hey, we can't take the dwarves, we'll try Drahara next. Excuse me. Kaiser Otto is killed in battle. His daughter Birgit seeks peace with Drahara. So Kaiser Otto is killed. He's the main antagonist. He wants to take over all the land and whatever. He gets killed, and his daughter sees a lot of players' favorite female in the Reich des Drachen. She feels like war is too much, going on too much. She needs to get her father's body back to her homeland and seek peace. 435. No sooner has the Reich army retreated than the new faction. We haven't revealed the new faction's name. This is not the faction that replaces Venator. This is a newer faction it will most likely not come in Warband. So, a new faction invades along with the help of the assassins of Warlord. They force Drahara into submission, which is no easy task because of Drahara's size. And Drahara becomes a minor faction, is once again forced into fragmented tribes. So
I would say, Mitch, that because the Draharans are divided tribes at first, they're just united because of this one great ruler who kind of came around and united them all. The reason it was possible for Drahara to get absorbed by this new faction is because some of the Draharan tribes wanted to go back to having more power. They felt mistreated after they joined up with the other ones, so they just betrayed them and worked with the new faction that's rising up. They defected, so to speak.
That makes sense. And that goes along with the assassins as well, because they're not really allies, but they're not really
assassins work undercover within an existing faction, so. Yeah. And it's easy to see, I think, in the lore that Drahara is not strongly united. There's just this one charismatic guy who's a lot like the player character who united them, and once the whole faction would probably politically fall apart.
Oh yeah, I saw your note on the castle, my bad. We'll fix that.
No problem.
Alright. 437, Field Marshal Gunner suddenly dies, and Lady Gwendana claims power. Claims. This is an important statement for all of you Realm of the Falcon enthusiasts. She claims power. She renames the Realm of the Falcon to a new faction. And obviously there's going to be some internal struggle because of this claim and wanting to change some important political and faction stuff. So we won't go to.
Maybe she would want to push it to be more militaristic out of necessity and a little less free. I mean, unfortunately, in history, that's what a lot of governments do. They seize more power. They don't generally become better over time. They become worse. Just a thought, though. I don't know a lot about that claimant and what she says, so I should definitely look over the NPC and see what her ideals are before I start spouting too many ideas.
Once again, these are just intro notes that I've written down. There's a lot more stuff that I've written that goes more into depth of what happens with these dates. So, but yeah, you got a good point. And some stuff that 452, Queen Arwen is usurped by her daughter Lithridel. There's a lot of talk internal with the team right now of what happened with Elentor. But yeah, Queen Arwen, she's kind of in between. So, wars declared on Galdar and Arullo, and
Would be nice to give her a name that's not reminiscent of or taken from Lord of the Rings. I think everyone agrees on that at
Yeah.
least.
that's a
Maybe
good
we
point.
should have our fans. Maybe we should have our fans submit name ideas because I haven't been able to think of any. I know that.
Yeah. I'll write that down. I'll write that down so we can work on that. I know we talk about every time we bring up her name, we talk about changing it. So
Didn't she used to have a different name before Arwen? Maybe we could base it off the old name if it's not literally outright better to go back to.
I'm gonna look it up because you're probably right.
Yeah, you have the older version of Perisno like right now.
What's
right?
shaking,
Well,
Warband?
it's 0.3, and the older changes there were not even a new map. There weren't new factions. They're basically just iteration. I would have to find the version on ModDB. Let me see here. I would have to find the version where we changed it, I guess, and go back and see. I'm guessing around 0.7 something. But yeah, I would
Arulo's a faction
take
or
a bit
wiped
going
out
back
due
and
to
see
some
how
unknown
it
cause
changed.
speculation galore right there.
Yeah.
So
452,
Arulo no longer
Arulo as a
exists
faction are wiped out
in
due to some unknown
452,
causes.
Sprite is
Speculation
interesting.
galore right there.
Good to have
453.
mysteries in the lore.
So
You
Arulo
want
no
the
longer
fans to
exists
try to make their own
in
theories about
452,
something,
which
even if you really know the
strikes it
answer,
interesting.
don't give it away.
453.
Good to have
Maybe
mysteries in the
much
lore.
later.
You
Yeah.
want the fans to try to make their own theories
Galdor
about
claims
some
the
things,
western
even if you
isolated
really
land
know
where
the
Arulo
answer.
used to
Don't
reside.
give it away
So
until,
Galdar
well,
sees
maybe
this,
much later.
whatever happened. We won't
Yeah.
disclose it just yet.
Galdor claims the
They
western
s-
isolated land where the Arulo used to reside. So Galdar
Cool.
sees this, whatever
Hey, hey.
happened. We won't disclose it just yet. They take the islands of the Arulo, and they have a chance to become a little bigger instead of the small. They
Warband,
had
you've
the
got a
Altor,
bunch of points on
which
the
helps them
giveaway.
ratio.
You should
And then 457, Hakan Empire
cash
declares
them
war
in.
on Elantor. And same year, Hakan gets reinforcement mercenaries from their homeland to help fight Elantor. Lithridel, blah, I can't say her name. Anyway, she and Elantor.
Elendredil, I think.
Yeah.
No, maybe I'm wrong. Uh-oh.
There's a few. Everyone says it different. It's fine. And Elantor are forced to seek peace with Galdor.
They're
This is
tiny.
really important.
The little tiny
Khan,
nugs.
I guess, at that time, their ruler decides they want to, for some reason, attack Elantor and throw all their... Because they got these mercenaries coming from their homeland, they attack Elantor,
How do
and
I do
Elantor
it?
can't fight on two fronts.
How do I
and they
do
have
it?
to force,
How do I
force
do
peace
it?
with Galdar, even though it's really hard for them. 458, Clymorian raiding parties attack Telrani and Elantor endlessly, and some more stuff that 458. Yeah, that's basically
Zesty
leading
lemon
up to
lime.
100 years after the current Warband timeline for the Perisno lore enthusiasts.
They're all small.
Not much to add there, I guess, unless I let you go with a few things.
Something people used to bring up, and they say, okay, where was Clymoria in the past? To the
Yeah.
far east? I mean, the far west? And I would say, no, Mitch actually wanted Clymoria to live in the desert. The only reason in recent times they're in the east, I think Limbard and Talrania, is because, well,
Cool.
Mitch just wanted to
I
put
love
them
it.
in a place that's kind of out of the way, rather than have Clymorians roaming around the desert, because they're really tough to fight. And if they were in Drahara, that's a big time for trading, and the troops are so powerful.
Now I
It just
gotcha.
made more sense for balance to put them out of the way.
How
And
do
my
I do
lore
it?
explanation is Limbard is a subjective state to the ancient kingdom of Perisno, and the reason Clymoria is over there is because they hate Perisno's ancient allies, the Limbardians. So they're just going to try to take their land, and they're going
I
to
love
try
the
to
lore.
take Panmendok Castle someday.
So right now, in a future version of Perisno, I have the Limbards currently... Let me get my page. I believe... Let's see. Here's Lincoln. Unless there's up here. More locations up here.
Cheers.
I'm trying to find myself. Here we go.
McHotter?
Up here for the-
Oh, the
companion
person, the
castle.
gentleman speaking
And then the
is the
Limbardians in
modeler.
the current-
He's the guy who's making all of the models.
current
The
state
giants,
of
the
the game, they're over
dwarves,
here.
the elephants.
Yeah,
Or,
that's their
I
only
forget his
fight.
name. I think his
It's
name's...
really out of the way.
Hop on Discord, bro.
Yeah.
It would be good horse breeding
Let's see.
territory.
Mhm.
grazing territory for animals.
And eventually, they push
Oh,
the
right,
Clymorians
right,
push
right,
further
right.
into Telrania, over this area,
Right.
this section. And there's some quests that I want to implement in a future version. I just haven't gotten to it yet, which brings more Clymorian stuff or Clymorian lore into play. And I'm not sure how far you're off with the new Clymorian armor. Not really important yet, but once we get to that, we'll probably have a Clymorian update, maybe around 1.5, 1.6. I'm not even sure yet.
Yeah, I would love to get it.
The gentleman speaking is the gentleman.
But as Allegio said,
Yeah.
the Clymorians used to reside
Allegio
around
makes
here,
all
this
the
area,
awesome armors.
in the lower area. Well,
Yep.
this map, man, it's really hard to tell everything perfectly. Let me get this correct so I don't make a mistake. Because here's the glade, the main lake of Perisno right now. We have
I call that the Great Lake of Gaul, the really big lake. Just named it after Gaul. Maybe it needs its own name.
Lore night
It
too,
needs its
dude.
own name, yeah.
Lore's
That is one of the
great.
main lakes in Perisno, because Galloway, or Gaul, whatever you want to call it, this is the
Awesome.
ancient...
Galava.
I'm
Galava.
not
Galway.
my,
Oh, and Mitch, that lake is where I want to put the mountain that the humans were originally created on before the mountain was destroyed. And that's in part two of the Genesis story we're writing for the anthology.
Uh-huh.
That
That's going to be interesting to go over, that's for sure, when it's ready. Anyway, Galway is the ancient capital of the ancient kingdom of Perisno. So I'll erase.
Yeah.
So right over here, I have the Perisnoans settling around this area. Roughly, because this map is not 100% perfect. So they settled around this area. They around the lake. They spread out below the lake as well. And then
I love it.
I'm going to make the Clymorians black. The
I want those islands
had this
over
area
there.
here. Roughly, right?
My daughter's
So,
okay. I don't hear from
the
her that
Clymorians,
often. She's
as they met,
your age.
pushed up here.
She works. She has your
And
life.
while
She works.
Perisno was settling
She's
and
an
moving
adult.
south as well,
My family
their
are all
borders
way out
kind of,
west.
I
Alaska
guess,
and
would be along
California.
this line here.
Chicago.
Yeah, that would be disputed
My daughter's
borders
okay.
as well for Clymorian Perisno, because that is the main antagonist. Two factions that fought each other in ancient fights, or the ancient wars. Elentor, let's make them light green. They would obviously be over here.
She ain't
same
hurting.
place they've always been.
Yeah, they're about the same place. Down the up down these woods.
She lives
all
a
this
good
stuff.
life with her mom.
While Geldar, take the yellow. They used to be part of Elentor. We'll go over that in a bit.
Her mom
And
did
they
the websites
reside in
for.
this area over here,
Her mother did
obviously.
her mother did
And-
technology that you use every day.
Because you have so much history.
Her mom designed the
What
websites
if
for
in the past,
iPad,
Elentor
iPod,
was under
really big
a different
websites.
name, and
So she runs
that,
teams from home, and they do design, and they
I
design
understand if you think
software.
it's a bad
And so
idea,
she's
you don't
done
wanna
that
do
for
it.
20
That's-
years,
that's
even though
all
she's
I'm
an archaeologist.
I was thinking of suggesting, because you know that in the current lore, Elentor eventually expanded so far north they were like at the borders of what is currently the Reich lands.
You mean northeast? Because
Yeah, northeast. They basically Elentor owned Gaul at one point, and this is probably long after the Perisno. This is long after the Perisno came in. Because I took all the existing lore in the game and I did my best to organize it and tell you what I think. And in fact, Elentor's impact on Falki culture, they fought against the Falki at some point, and they were creatures. I presume that they did a pretty good job fighting the Falki birds. That Cretus, which is a split off from the Falki, remembered how powerful Elentor is, and the Cretus army is built to counter because of just how much
I will become a
power
partner.
Elentor had in the past.
I will. I need to get.
yeah, that's a fair assessment.
I need
But
to
right now,
get.
what I'm trying to
I need to get. See, here in the United States, we have Social Security. Okay, so my whole life, when I was working, my whole life, I paid in taxes for this disability. So essentially, the money I get every month is money that I paid since 1982. I'm not living on anybody else's money except what I paid in taxes. But you see, in order for me to make any extra income over my disability, I have to get permission from the government. And we are allowed. I'm allowed to make up to like an extra $1,000 a month, which would be great. The affiliate contract is bullshit, period. Okay? The affiliate contract is like this, and Mikata was asking me about it. The affiliate contract is like this. Twitch is an art museum. You paint a painting. Once you put it in their museum, it belongs to them, and they may or may not give you 15% of it if it sells. And that's it. And anything that goes through that door belongs to them, including your privacy. So, whereas YouTube or Facebook, it's the other way around. They only take 15%. You get 85% of everything that you do. Advertising revenue, subscriptions, you name it. Now the thing is in my situation, a little bit of extra money would help. So, it's not like I'm going to make $1 million. But what the affiliation contract is a stepping stone to partnership. Now partnership is an entirely different ballgame. You can make money in a partnership. My daughter has friends on Twitch who pay their rent with partnerships, and they stream once a week and they pay their rent. And so that's, for me, that is a positive solution. That's a good solution. So right on. Right on, dude. I'm working on it. It takes me 3 times this long to chew bubblegum these days than it did a year ago, even.
So originally 800 BE, the original Perillo, which are the Perisno
dude,
humans, had settled in a central part of the
Warband, thank you for always giving a damn. Because that's what you were doing right there. Thank you for caring. I appreciate it.
5, Mercurius Melandrius, House Melandrius, all the houses of Perisno are named, is named the first king to the throne of Perisno. And in this year, 709, the Kolshevites are absorbed into the kingdom of Perisno. The Kolshevites eventually become our people that become Soitheim. So, 693, the Soitheim people.
I could. I have a lot of my friends who don't even use Twitch at all that would subscribe on Twitch, but they'd probably never watch my stream. But
because you're not that big yet.
Yeah.
And then 612.
My goal is $1,000 extra a month doing
back
social media, live streaming, creativity.
What happened to Venator?
I'm going to be
is just Venator right now.
Volcano erupts.
I'm going to be moving more and more towards doing more art streams. So 50%, probably 50% of my streams a year from now or 6 months from now will be art streams. It'll be fantasy art. It'll be requests for donations. You, of course, I'll draw you all of your heroes for free. Yes, exactly. Oh, I know. But being an affiliate helps me in absolutely no way, shape, or form promote the National Multiple Sclerosis Society or my mission whatsoever. The only thing affiliation does is put money in Twitch's pocket. And I've had 2 of my friends, one of them has lunch with Bill Gates, the other one helped design Google, told me not to touch that contract, that Twitch is a sinking ship. I don't believe that. But I think that Twitch needs to really change their game because they've broken very basic corporate rules that shouldn't be broken. If I were to affiliate with Twitch, I would be breaking one of the top 5 corporate no-nos because of the way they run their business. And following those rules is how I got to the top of my own industry.
Of the king's laws for their own citizens.
But
it just was a good deal.
I have to look at the now. Where am I at right now? Could I use a little extra money? Like you said, $80? Yes, I could use that. So you're right. But if my situation, if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't touch that contract. If I was 35, I wouldn't touch that contract. I'd know better.
Eben and Limbard and the Julvanites, and the Julvanites eventually became
from a corporate standpoint, and I helped put 2 corporations on the map. Number 1 in my industry. No shit. The White House is one of my clients.
You mean Mestranian?
They've broken. Twitch does things that are just no-nos.
Maybe I don't use those
corporately.
troops very
Where
much.
you're
I've seen
jumping.
the
I know
towers
I'm
and
jumping
you
on
can
a
hire them.
ship
They
that
do have a
they're
rather
putting
unique
holes in the
armor
hull.
setup going though, and so
And
that's kind of
the
basis
amount
for
that they're
a
making
troop.
versus the amount that they're paying out the people who are creating it is criminal, really.
Got it. Yeah, Mestranian. Ah, man.
I'd be giving you guys 60-40,
Mestranian.
70-30,
They have a lot of
80-20,
information on the wiki. But
not
basically,
15%. That's what agents take. That's what they should be taking. That's what YouTube takes.
They're basically-
My goal is YouTube. I've got
Even a
millions
small
of views on
mercenary
YouTube.
band, you can hire in taverns.
Millions of views on
Or
YouTube.
add
I would make more money on YouTube. And I'm almost there.
It's
I need
nice when we
200
talk to
subs on
people
YouTube and I'm
who are
monetized
NPCs
live.
And they talk about lore. It's a good way to introduce new stuff.
Yeah, and then you reward the player for exploring the maps and just talking to people, and it creates more immersion.
Uh-huh.
People really love it.
Yes,
So class.
I'm gonna
you're absolutely right.
I'm
Go
going
ahead,
to make a
sorry.
point to have more lore NPCs.
Yes,
once
you're
I get
absolutely
the more
right.
important things on modding taken care of.
Exactly.
And of course,
You're absolutely
getting more
right.
information clear
For
about
where
who
I'm
is
at
doing
now,
it
that's
before it's
absolutely,
added in.
that's great. If I can make a little bit of extra money
So,
having
got a
fun,
question
right on.
For Plaster, were you a fan of Venator up till the retcon? Anyway, let's keep going for Soikam. I know I went over this in the last stream, but I'm sure maybe you missed it. The Kolshevites were made up mostly of villages. Those who lived predominantly in the forest had accepted King Macarius' invite to join the kingdom. However, there was a small group among the Kolshevites who refused to accept the culture and religion of the one god.
I love this mod.
Perisno
This
and
mod's a lot of
the
fun.
Perisno people followed.
No, you
Every
can't.
attempt by Macarius
I'd have to get a
quell
lawyer.
trouble and uprising that these fanatics brought forth was met with great opposition. Within a few years, they had grown to a rather large size and had become known as the Soikheim. That's what they call themselves. On a cold winter night, remembered as the godless
Partnership's
blood
the
moon,
ticket.
25 members of the self-proclaimed fanatics murdered a gathering of priests. Their bodies were strewn over the city streets. Before city guards caught on to the massacre, the Soikheim vanished into the night. The following morning, the words were written in blood were found in the nearby buildings. Soikheim watches in your wake. Tread lightly, step quietly. We promise nothing cannot break. So basically, fighting wars, they declared war on their own kingdom. King Macarius was outraged, but every attempt to hunt down these murderers proved fruitless. Over the next decade, on the same day every year, the Soikheim fanatics would strike on a unsuspected village. The methods were always the same: murdering innocent people and leaving their mark. The sightings reported on the Soikheim were often noted by their masks and robes. So that's going to be a big thing once we implement this faction, is what they wear, and they're basically a bunch of fanatics who follow teachings of crazy people.
One thing about their religion, I think I talked about, I'm not sure if you wanted this to be canon yet or not, but I was suggesting that the reason they wear masks and robes is because they have the important belief in the removal of personal identity. You should pretty much always wear a mask, and you should pretty much always cover your body in robes. And the idea of personhood being removed to achieve something greater that's artificial, supposedly it's greater, and supposedly it comes with its rewards, but does it really? It's kind of a dark religion, so...
I thought I had my concept saved, but I don't have the mask stuff saved here, unfortunately. Otherwise I would show you guys. I do have it on Discord, but it would take me a few minutes to find it, so not that important right now.
Dude, big hot air balloon.
One idea with the masks is that maybe some of them have spikes facing inwards, and once a priest reaches a certain level within the religion, they put a spiked mask on that deformed their face permanently and could never be turned off. But the dark spirits that they worship give them power, kind of like the Nefali enchantments that you can wear. Because Perisno does have a little bit of magic. It's just humans can't generate their own magic. You need either an item that's enchanted by a spirit or the direct power of a spirit. That's why there are no witnesses.
Yeah. Good insight. I don't know for a little bit, but I heard what you said. I was trying to find the concepts of the toy kind, but we'll do it in later stream. But yeah, I like your comment on the masks. I'm really interested to see what kind of models they'll make for their masks and stuff.
I may have Byzantine do it because he really likes that. He likes the more far out stuff at Perisno. You know, I like the more grounded stuff. And if he enjoys doing it and create good designs, I'll totally let him do it. I might, because I'm more skilled right now, I may make the like super important units so that they have that level of detail. But I'm really excited about bringing Byzantium on the team when the time comes.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Catching up on chat, I like your armor, but I can't really say that much about it. I think I only unlocked them twice. Please what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's fair. There will be certain armor and certain assets moved from Venator over to Hakan, like the Sadalevalar stuff, for example.
I'm sorry, I dropped out. Where are we now?
I'm just going over the chat right now. Who was still asking about Venator? How do you actually pronounce Lesbire? How do you pronounce it?
I have some friends bringing me some better stuff to do my art streams. Good friend of mine's going to get me a new webcam. So I'll have two.
There's a few German names that are actually names in Germany, which were done on purpose.
For Talrania?
No,
because that is fine. Talrania is a Western European based.
Well, I mean, for the Reichsklasse.
Okay.
Let's see. Lesbier. I want to know the food. So if you search Lesbier, it is the first topic that comes up is from Perisno, which is pretty cool.
Oh, good. Maybe it's an original name then, and we can be proud of that, huh?
I cannot find anything else. Yeah.
I want to give Lesbier a unique scene, by the way. Probably low priority. Can't give all the love to Talrania after all. They've gotten a lot before I had to take care of things. So.
I still want to get that Talranian artwork in the next version, but still waiting on responses. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I can't make anyone do anything. I just tell them, I forgot, we're coming, it's coming. Alright, let's keep going. Where was I here with this Hoyheim? Any fanatics that were caught committing suicide before any whereabouts of their leaders were uncovered. So basically, when they were caught, they just committed suicide and killed themselves. A familiar tactic with some. A large number were caught in the act around the year 694B, and many were killed in the struggle. The Soikheim officially declared their own nation in the year 693 when they broke away from Perisno. So that's basically the backstory of the faction that replaces Venator. And once again, they will not be coming in 1.4. Venator will still be present in 1.4, but there will be no mention of it because I have them removed from the website. They're still in the wiki, but that's about it.
Yeah, it looks like for 1.4
I never thought of that.
Assets go. We already have Talrania coming in, and what was the other? We already have Cretus coming in. The final piece will be fixing some of the Perisno troops and redoing the noble troop stuff. And I will definitely be able to have that done before Christmas.
Yeah. Did you just leak the 1.4?
I have it.
I don't know. Oh dear. Fired for revealing it.
I'm just messing with
you. Thank God.
Yeah. I want to go over one more piece that I figured people will be interested in. Let me bring it up here. This still in progress. 296. Way back then.
We are enjoying this on my stream, especially the lore guys. Thanks so much.
I want to go over the Battle of Vingard. Have you looked at that yet?
We are enjoying this on my stream, especially the lore guys. Thanks so much.
No worries.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
It's really cool that you're playing Perisno for everybody now. What's his name? Sword? No. Warlord. MSwarlord. Okay.
So, I got an interesting lore piece we'll go over, and then I will probably... Let me see. I wanted to remove the elephants live on stream today, but I'm not sure I have time for that, because it's getting...
Right
Oh,
on.
great. A cancer operation live.
I know, you're right.
Yeah. I might just do a video on that. Or
You
next stream,
and
but,
my friend.
I probably won't have time today. I just want to get over this lore thing
Right
in the Bella
here.
This was actually this is one of the flashback quests I wanted to originally implement, related to the Dark
Which
Forest
sounds
game.
really cool.
So
I would love a series of story flashback quests that kind of is like your main story mode for Perisno.
Yeah.
You just gotta find all the pieces.
Yeah, it would help if we could do a lot more story stuff. And it's possible in Warband. It's very possible. I mean, for people who've played like Light Darkness, for example, I really enjoy that mod because of its story aspects. And CWR, one of our developers as well, who helped up till 1.0, I think. He made himself. Let's go over that quickly. Man. Let me bring that up quick for people who are interested in story mods. And
Share something with y'all.
Find it here.
PWR has done such cool stuff, both for Perisno and his own mod. He even got to help work on Bannerlord for a bit.
Yeah. I gotta find his mod quick here before I continue.
Really? That's one of my favorite things about this work that I do, just the people that I get to meet from one project or another.
Let's see his project, you got his files. Okay. Bones of Ragnvald, for people who are not familiar with this work. One of my favorite story-driven mods for Mountain Blade Warband, the Bones of Ragnvald. I'll put the link up in the Twitch chat if anyone is interested. He's not working on it anymore, but it's still one of my favorite story mods. I did a video a while back on it as well. It's
Is
really
it basically complete or complete enough, even if they did want to do more?
It's playable. It has a few small bugs, but I think it's complete enough to where you won't really notice any bugs or anything like that. It's playable in a pretty decent. I wanted CWR to come on and talk about it today, but we might have him on next week. And also I wanted him to come on and talk about his time working on Mountain Blade Bannerlord, but unfortunately, I do not believe he is on right now. Nope, he's not online, unfortunately. But we'll get him on next week, guys. And we won't go over Bones of Ragnvald by myself, because I want him to talk about it.
Ronvald.
I actually helped on
Maybe
it.
MSwarlord should play through it next.
I won't make him do it, but it's up to him. Yeah. I wanted to say one more thing. I actually
love
helped
to play it.
This is the only other mod that I've worked on.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
is
good.
Bones of Ragnvald.
If people like story,
I didn't do too
Ronvald.
much, but I can say I did a few things.
I think
Love to
he's in
play it.
Ragnvald. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
Maybe
pretty
we
good. It's pretty good. If people like story-driven mods,
Ronvald.
I think he says Ragnvald. I don't know.
Ronvald.
Maybe we both butchered it.
All right,
Yes,
we're gonna go over the battle.
it's pronounced
Yeah, bitch,
Ronvald.
stop speaking German.
Yeah.
What's up with that, huh?
I don't know. All right, we're gonna go over the
Yes,
battle.
it's pronounced Ronvald.
Okay. Then I was incorrect. Thank you for the correction. He never told me how to pronounce it correctly, so maybe he didn't know it either. Alright. One final thing I want to go over today, unless Arlegi has some more stuff after this, is 550 BE to 0 BE. So for people who are still following the timeline, we're currently in the
on my
Warband
about-
timeline, we're at 295. So this is close, almost 1,000 years beforehand. So it's a long time. And
On my about.
We're still talking about Arcanus. He was still alive. He is still alive. Alright, in the year 549, Prince Kangrif Garisic was leading a scouting party on the orders of King Hagenhold to scout out the vast woodlands to the west. He grew more and more suspicious of the surrounding lands and what lay beyond the maps. This led to the discovery of the Nephali. So this year, 549, Perisno became aware of the Nephali.
I'm feeling pretty good.
And this would lead to certain other things.
Perisno
We're going to go
became
over the
aware.
Battle of Vingard. 400 BE. Vingard Castle stood less than a day's ride from the border. Once again, if we bring up this... So this would be... So Galway's up here. I've been usually thinking about that Vingard Castle would be along this route. So a day's ride would be roughly over here. I don't know. There's still some map stuff I have to figure out. And so basically, we're going to say Vingard Castle's around right here. And to have some context, Vingard Castle stood less than a day's ride from the border. It was a looming castle near the Shinara forest, which would be... The forest would be around... in this area. Some forests are named in Perisno, some are not.
There we go.
More important ones. Its fortifications had been reinforced throughout the last year, preparing if the border defenses were to fall. The lord of the castle was Arcanus. Once again, very important, notable figure in the lore of Perisno. He was a mysterious figure among the people, and as long as anyone could remember, he stood as high commander for the Perisno army. His personal household troops, the Arcane Defenders, which you can find in the current iteration of Perisno, were just as mysterious. Arcanus was a
Gonna
tall...
love making their stuff.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No worries. If anyone wants to interrupt and ask questions, feel free. Arcanus was a tall, muscular in stature, and his piercing green eyes seemed to look into the depths of anyone who come in contact with his view. Nobody besides his men were allowed in the keep, so there were certain parts of the keep that were off limits to outsiders, or the rest of the Perisnoans. The rest of the troops had their own quarters a distance away. It was the 6th day of the 6th month in the year 400 BE. A few arcane riders had returned the night before, towing boxes that seemed rather heavy, as they struggled to unload them into the keep. From the apparent whispers among the troops stationed in the castle, these riders had been out scouting Clymoria land for the past month, and had just returned. I'm sure few of you can guess what's inside the boxes. A few nearby guards caught a glimpse of the contents of the boxes as the riders opened one up to show Arcanus, who had been summoned quickly. Throughout the previous night...
I know.
What's up?
Is it free game passes for Raid Shadow Legends on the inside?
Funny you should mention that. They actually reached out to me the other day.
No!
They did.
No!
Yes. I did. I'm serious. I had
Tofu, are you hearing this?
I had a raid. No, I'm serious. I had a Raid Shadow Legends. I wanted to save the contract so bad. They sent out a contract and everything. I had to play to get to a certain level. I had to play so many hours of it on stream. And if I get to these levels, they would have certain payouts, right? I actually read through it, but I wish I had saved it. I'll find it for you guys. I'll find it. Oh, that's funny, though. Top in the hot
Yeah.
name. What about Ellen Flores? Don't make me pronounce those names. Please don't make me pronounce them. Arlegio, can you take a hack at that? Can you see this Twitch chat? Or should I post? I'll send it to you in DMs.
The names are excellent.
I've made some of...
1 second. So he wants us to pronounce the following. I'm not even going to try.
The names are excellent.
I've made some of these names, and I don't know how to pronounce them.
I don't know either. I just dropped out of the call, dang it.
No worries. I sent it to you on Discord.
Yeah.
I want
Gallus Medin?
Yeah.
Iliathrandil? You know, I've watched enough Lord of the Ring movies, and let's face it, that was the inspiration for the elves first in Perisno, which are in the Folly now. So I can kind of pronounce some of these. Iliandrathil? Yeah. Barlathion,
You're doing better than I am, or I would.
Valthaunian, Valthaunian, who's a big Lord of the Rings fan, cringing at me trying to do this right now. Ugh.
Arlegio, I
Dude.
made a band elf shirt. Did you see it yet?
No. Is that also in our Perisno merchandise?
Yeah, that's a main shirt. I'll send it to you.
Has a problem with elves. Chrysor approved. Okay, I'll take a look at this.
It actually has the elf stands for evil little effers.
Oh my god.
It was Tofu's iteration. I just
The only problem with that picture is I think Lord of the Rings unit, and you could get sued for it, but I don't know. Probably nobody cares right now.
Yeah. It's not technically, it's more of a...
It might be a fan model for what they are trying to represent something in the books, but we never saw in the movies. So because of that, technically the design is not copyrighted.
Yeah, and I had my artist draw it up, so technically I own the image. But it's still funny. I don't know. I found it to be pretty hilarious. All right. Let me think. Unlock your new Perisno Guardsman in the raid today. I still can't believe that you reached out or sent the whatever it's called. I have what 50 followers on Twitch, or I don't know. They must be desperate. I don't know how it works because I've seen some pretty prominent YouTubers actually use them.
I know, and
It's
you
crazy.
get sick of hearing about it.
Yeah.
It's like Perisno's weird. We have a huge community, but the community pretty much only plays the mod. They don't watch the streams. They don't do anything else.
Got a few online. 5 to 10 people. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
My YouTube.
Eventually, we can build our audience and get them to realize we do other things. It's just going to take time and consistency.
Well, it's also hard to find out which times people are on the most to watch a live stream. Like I found, because I'm in Central Time, there's a bunch of Europeans that are never on when I am, or the giveaway. I don't know. It's
A
just
lot of
You
my
guys
friends
are-
European.
You guys are live from the
Okay.
Gettysburg battlefield
Warband,
right
welcome
now,
to
and
the
it's
stream,
haunted.
And
Is that good or
maybe
bad?
I'll win the giveaway. Let me take a seat.
You guys are live from the Gettysburg battlefield right now, and it's haunted.
Is that good or bad?
That's so good with some high fantasy and Perisno involved.
Are you streaming like right now on your channel, MS?
Yes,
Yeah.
we are dual streaming. We've been
Okay,
dual
check
streaming
your
the
stream.
entire time.
Let me
That's so good with
Oh, yeah,
some
you
high
can make that.
fantasy and Perisno involved.
Bring that.
Yeah.
Yes, we are dual streaming. We've been dual streaming the entire time.
Oh yeah, you
Awesome.
mentioned that. Let me bring up your screen quick for those of you who aren't aware. Off the 2021 Streamer of the Year. Not me, of course. But... There he is. Man. Looking good.
Thank you
I
for
can't
the
watch
lore.
my stream and stream at the same time because of my internet, but I'll bring up the screen in a second here.
Someone told me I've lots of
Loving the lore, guys. Love that lore.
Hold on, Mitch. I got it.
There you go. Warlord told me I have lots of tickets to claim.
Loving
Yes,
the
you do.
lore, guys. Love that lore.
Hold on, Mitch. I gotta go.
All right, man.
I might come back.
Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'll be. I think I'm pretty much done for today because I got some people coming over once again. So we'll finish the Battle of Ingard for sure. So if I don't catch you, just hit me up on Discord. Yeah, Warlord or Warband. Sorry, Warband on Twitch. If you do exclamation points, it'll show you how much points you have. Alright, let's keep moving along and finish up with the Vanguard Castle lore. Where was I here? A few guards caught a glimpse of the contents of a box as the riders open up one to show Arcanus who has been summoned. Throughout the previous night, orders were given to buff the watch and keep eyes on any sign of trouble. Whispers were spreading of what the strange rock-like thing could be, which, for some of you, are the Flamorian eggs that were found, or you could say stolen from the Flamorians, or they were discovered. We'll keep it up for assumption for now. Just few hours after daybreak, the horn sounded. Clymorian scouts had been spotted in the distance. By noon, they had set up their assault, ready to siege Vanguard Castle. Arcanus, along with Trisvia, the head arcane defender, had been talking for most of the morning atop the watchtower. Trisvia was doing most of the talking as Arcanus stared off in the distance, occasionally glancing over at her and nodding. Not much could have been made out, but his usual expressionless face was now making a scowl, almost worrisome. Another horn was sounded, and the men started running off to their stations. A strange howling could be heard in the distance. This sound had been reported numerous times by the scouts who had ventured close into the Clymorian territory. A watchman on the tower saw them first. What seemed like hundreds of horsemen flanked by what looked to be a creature out of a fairy tale. They stood almost 5 or 6 feet tall, with long, thin legs and sharp-pointed mouths. I'm gonna fix this mouth here. Yeah, why are you doing this? Their backs were covered with what looked like scales, but the sides seemed to expose with just fur. Men with chains secured these ugly beasts, walking next to them, barely holding on as they could, the best they could. Arcanus, by the time, was on the wall, and he counted close to 30 creatures from what he could see. The defenders looked around, weapons ready, archers waiting for the signal to fire. The Clymorians stopped out of range as their siege machines started rolling through the lines. Battering rams covered in black steel, and some siege towers were being pushed closer. A large man covered from head to toe in sharp black armor reached the front of the line. As he stopped his hand, the creatures were turned loose. Arrows went flying in from the wall. Arrows went flying from the walls. Many simply bounced off the scaly backs. Others hit their mark. With every arrow finding flesh, loud piercing shrieks were emitted. Only a few fell, while the rest, embedded with arrows, simply kept coming. Arcanus ordered for the ballistas to be fired. The big lumbering machines hit their mark, downing a couple more. In horror, Arcanus and his men watched as these beasts started trying to scale the walls. A few got ever so close, but were sliced down by the guardsmen as they reached the top. More and more beasts were released. By this time, the rest of the army had reached the walls. 1, then 2, then 3 animals somehow made it over the walls and onto the keep. Anyone nearby was quickly torn apart. Spear after spear, arrow after arrow found their mark, but it took an alarming number of them to stop these monsters. All night the battle raged on. The Clymorians had the numbers, but once losing their last beast, they retreated. So, yeah, there's still a few edits I have to make on this, but this is basically the Battle of Vanguard overview lore. Arcanus is badass, 2 words, flaming sword. Yeah, he is. He's really old too.
We do kind of want to replace the flaming sword with something a little more unique.
Yeah.
The Perisno and shard blade with the made of the green shards. But yeah, I could model that so easy too. It would be just an easy update.
Yeah. Do you have a work in progress picture of the shard blade? I think you showed it a while back.
I showed a purple one because originally you wanted the purple shards. Let me pull it up in Substance Painter for you.
Okay. I'll bring up your
wheel stream. Okay. Anyways. Recent files.
Perisno Disco.
Live, and I'll show your screen. A shame I didn't catch most of this stream, Mitch, but I'm working on it too.
There you go.
That's fine. I'll have it on YouTube. Also, for anyone to watch afterwards, no worries.
Here we go.
Let's watch our video stream. Yeah, this is the shard blade that keeps being mentioned, that Arcanus and Arcane Defenders eventually will obtain, or will have.
Bitchin', look at that.
Yeah,
That's
and I can
awesome.
Make it green. That'd be perfect in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, on the green.
Sword down here. Let me see if I can change the color now. No.
There's a delay in the voice. Nice. That's going to be bitchin'. There's some really awesome swords in this mod. Allegio does the modeling. Swords, armors. So many people have had so many positive comments on the armors when I'm playing this. And the gentleman that's showing us this on Discord is who makes those awesome models, all those armors, all those awesome swords. Check it out. Bitchin'. He must be a fan of Stormbringer.
I'm going to keep the
There's a sword in there just like Stormbringer.
Because Limbard was Perisno's allies, I think some of the better knights would have been given a shard blade to help fight the Primordial beasts. And, yeah, I'll probably make a new model for the Perisno design and keep this as a legendary item or some quest item for Limbard to obtain. Maybe give it to a lord. For now.
That's cool, man.
Besides, I'm much better at modeling and texturing now than I was way then. You can make a better hilt design than these random squiggles. They look good, but they could look better.
Yeah,
nice.
So looks really good overall.
Thank you.
Excellent.
All right.
Excellent work, sir.
And you're welcome.
And let's finish off this thing part over here for the Battle of Vanguard.
Excellent work, sir.
Thank you.
All right, let's finish off, and I should be about done for the stream today. We're closing on an hour and a half. For those people who still want to get the tickets in, make sure they get them in before the stream ends. I'm not 100% sure I'll have to stream on tomorrow. If not, then on Monday, like usual, from 12 to 6, I have the stream running for people who want to collect tickets for the giveaway. So basically, for the people who finished it, I'm not going to read the rest of this, but Tricia was actually the wife of Arcanus, and she, back then, right now, he doesn't have a wife anymore. We'll go over that next week, of what happens to her. Alright guys, I'm about done for the lore part of the stream. I wanted to remove some elephants today, do some surgery on Perisno 1.4. Unfortunately, we'll not have enough time. I may or may not stream tomorrow and do that live, for any of you who's interested in collecting more tickets. Let's see who's on top of the leaderboards right now. Get out of here. All-time tickets right now. A guy called Own3D, I'm not sure who this is, has 1,600 tickets or points who hasn't claimed yet. Caxapti, I don't know, 1,500.
Are they paying you money for those tickets?
The way to get tickets is watch the stream.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you watch 10 minutes, you get 7 points. Very simple. And
MSwarlord.
To redeem your points, you just in the stream you type ! enter, and you redeem 1 ticket per 10 points. And
T-shirts
the more
and
tickets
stickers.
You have, so I run this off of Stream Elements, right? So at the end, I click on. Let's bring this up as well. Giveaway. One giveaway. I'll bring this up here. And Stream Elements does this all. We have 21 entrants currently, 509 tickets purchased. And you can buy tickets at the bottom here, or you can do it.
He says buy, but
once
the tickets are actually free. It's a totally free giveaway.
Picks one for
you don't
tickets
actually buy
randomly.
anything.
The more tickets you have, the better chance of you of winning the giveaway. But here's the kicker, guys. This is for the Twitch, part of the people who watch. So whoever wins this, I'll probably get 3 winners. I'm sure some of you have seen me do this. On Discord, go up to the giveaway channel, click react on the giveaway bot, and 5 winners or 5 entrants will be chosen as well. So you get 5 people will get bonus entries to the giveaway.
Let's go there
Discord.
now.
All patrons get 1 bonus entry as well. It doesn't matter which tier you are. So you can get entrants from Patreon, you can get entrants from Discord. Discord has the biggest chance of getting your bonus entries because we currently have 2,053, and our biggest following and our biggest area of people we have is on Discord, so I figured Discord would be the fairest place to get entrants from. And Twitch is the second place you can get entrants. So you could possibly have 3 entries into the giveaway, which I'll do on this website, our famous Wheel of Names. So entrant 1 could be the same, whatever. Let's do our Legio. We'll use him for an example. Let's say our Legio is a winner on our Twitch giveaway.
You need Princess Birgit as like Vanna White spinning the wheel.
Entrant, so he'll be on here twice. And our Legio, let's say our Legio is a patron. He'll be on here 3 times. So he has.
You know what, Mitch?
What's up?
I'm already a winner because I get to help make Perisno.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And let's do MSwarlord here as well. Let's see, he's on here twice. And I'll do Mercator.
This is fun.
For example.
This is a lot of fun.
Let's get Sovan on here as well. Let's get Tofu. Tofu twice. Alright, so what I'm going to do, let's do customize here. We'll do a 4-second spin for the test. And every spin eliminates 1 person. So the last person standing wins the giveaway. I know I've done this a few times, but just for the newer people who are watching who haven't seen it before, how I want the giveaway to work. So our Legio has been eliminated twice already. Sorry, our Legio. You're probably not going to win this.
It's okay, Talrania players are used to it.
I just get eliminated myself.
Talrania's kicking our ass right now in the
I picked the
game.
wrong button. But anyway, Tofu and our Legio are left. Let's see who wins. The developers, this is a rigged giveaway. Tofu wins the giveaway, unfortunately. So, yeah.
Yeah, stupid
Cool.
Thorns. Always ruining my day.
But anyway, that's the basic overview of how the giveaway
Very
will work.
fun.
Once again,
Very fun.
we will do the giveaway when we release version 1.4, and the winner gets
Bitchin'.
to choose
Is MSwarlord.
one of these 3.
Everybody
merchandise
knows
from the Perisno
this.
merch store,
Everybody
a copy
knows
of
I'm
Bounty
gonna
Blade
win.
to Bannerlord, or the Perisno 16x20 canvas. That is pretty much all I have for you guys tonight, unless our Legio has some other stuff he wants to talk about.
Oh, I'm good to go.
Alright, I won't keep you guys any longer. I'm pretty sure I'll have to stream up tomorrow for people who want to collect tickets. Thank you for watching Perisno, thank you for joining in, and may the luck be on your side. Discord. Just you, me, and Warlord.
Thanks for the fun, guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
thank you
problem.
for being here.
Are you going to be playing Perisno tonight, or what are you planning on doing?
Yes, sir. I'm still streaming, and thanks for letting me share your stream, and thank you for the invite.
No worries, you're welcome anytime. I'll come on the stream in a bit. I've got some stuff I need to take care of.
Our Legio, excellent work.
Thank you. I really love my job.
I know the feeling. Thank you guys for your work. I love your game. I'm enjoying it so much.
Where are you at in your game, by the way? What's the situation exactly?
Day 420, and I have just taken Blackfist Castle. Elentor is taking over everything. I'm trying to form alliances with the giants and the dwarves. I'm trying to forge things. I'm trying to forge alliances with the giants and the dwarves and the elves against the onslaught of the evil mankind. And so we'll see what happens. But Elentor's like, go ahead.
That's actually a much less common outcome. It only happens, I think, 1 out of 4 times that Elentor becomes the major power at the end instead of Drahara, though if I'm speculating correctly, you probably still do have Drahara. They're They're just not as big as they normally are.
Yeah, they're giving the Giants a hell of a time. The Draharans and the Kulan, I think their name is.
Like, it all comes down to if the Zan managed to take both Elentoran cities at the beginning. If they only take one, Elentor has about a 50-50 chance of expanding it better than Drahara does. But it all comes down to the Zan invasion. So you have a 50-50 chance on top of, well, a 50-50 chance that they will be that big a threat.
In
So
my
Tofu
game,
probably knows the odds
Go
better
ahead.
than me, and I'm thinking of most older versions when I used to play all the time. So
in my game currently, Elentor is the most massive empire on the planet. They've got, except for the younger unknown kingdoms that haven't surfaced yet, and there's a lot of them that haven't surfaced yet. The Zan invasion hasn't happened yet, but Elentor is very big and very powerful, and they're so powerful. They're so powerful. I'm at a crux in my decision where I might actually form my own kingdom just to curb their power.
yeah, and you played Warband a fair amount, so that you kind of know your way around things and how to deal with the AI, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, it's interesting. It's Perisno. It's different. I don't know what to expect, and I think that's what I like about it the most.
Yeah, Perisno is pretty unique. I
It's
really
a surprise.
Like that Elentor is an entire archer faction. Every army that you fight, it's just so different than what you would normally do, because every soldier has a bow. They're either mounted with a bow or on foot with a bow, and it makes them a pain in sieges. I don't know any other mod that does that unless it's a Lord of the Rings mod with elves, but even then they like to make elvish infantry versus elvish archers. I'm glad Perisno made hopefully archers for one faction at least. It's very neat.
Right on. Cool, cool, cool. Heck yeah, guys. Thanks for the giveaway, and thanks for the fun, and thanks for the stream. And I am streaming, and I'm going to play a little bit of crazy Perisno. I don't know what's going to happen next.
You are most welcome.
All right, guys. I'll be on the stream later, Warlord, but I have to get going. I have some stuff I need to take care of before then. Thanks for
Have
stopping
fun,
in,
y'all.
Arlegio and you, Warlord. Cheers, guys.
Absolutely.
Right
Thank
on.
you, Mitch.
Be safe, y'all.
Yep. See ya.
Cool beans. That was a lot of fun. Awesome, awesome. All right. We are going to look around a little bit in Perisno and see what's happening in that amazing world, and look around exploring Perisno. Cool beans. That was a lot of fun, y'all. Enjoying this mod. I like all the Warband mods that I play, I'm telling you. Most of them. There's only been a couple of mods that ever I wish that they were finished.
Welcome to Perisno, a land where elves and giants roam in the ancient moors and forests. Dwarves craft great works in their mountain strongholds, and men form mighty empires. The ancient kingdoms have all but fallen, but Clymorian forces are still lurking in the shadows. They watch, waiting for any signs of the old kingdom of Perisno to return once again. Will you be the one who restores the ancient kingdom to its former glory, or will you build a new empire atop its ruins? Be wary, hero. There is danger at every turn. Welcome to Perisno, a land where elves and giants roam in the ancient moors and forests. Dwarves craft great works in their mountain strongholds, and men form mighty empires. The ancient kingdoms have all but fallen, but Clymorian forces are still lurking in the shadows. They watch, waiting for any signs of the old kingdom of Perisno to return once again. Will you be the one who restores the ancient kingdom to its former glory, or will you build a new empire atop its ruins? Be wary, hero. There is danger at every turn.
All right. That was fun. Had to take a little break, go to the necessary. That's what it was called 150 years ago. We didn't say restroom or bathroom. We said necessary. Got to go to the necessary. So I'm going to play a little Perisno, you guys. So if you tune in now or later, thanks for tuning in. And this will be uploaded to my YouTube channel as well. And that was nice of Mercator to invite us to tune into and interact with and do a little dual stream earlier. That was really nice. Thanks for the invite. Love this mod. I'm enjoying the heck out of this. This is like straight up high fantasy. I love the surprises. I never know it's around any corner, and it's a real challenge. I got a little flustered earlier today. I was like, damn, because I was just getting my ass kicked. But I've got my slow days. I've got my fast days. Today's a slow day. So I won't be doing any hardcore fighting. In my playthroughs, when I stream and stuff, I'm never in any like power speed playthrough, conquer everything tomorrow. That's not how I roll. So I do have some people, some folks that come in, drop in, and they think I'm going to take over the world tomorrow in Warband, and that's not why I play it. So disclaimer, I take my time. No hurry, no worry, I always say. So rock and roll, you guys. Let's jump into some Perisno. Oh, Tail Worlds, that poor logo. It looks like it's from 1982 on my Apple III. I want to replace that. I do. I want to do a new Tail Worlds intro. All right, Alric. It's getting a little late. It's 11 p.m. here on the east coast of the United States on the haunted, cold, windy Gettysburg battlefield in the lower Dutch Appalachians. Yep, Elric of Melniboné, who was the eternal champion, the wielder of the soul-drinking sword, Stormbringer, that fed him and nourished him, because he was very weak. He was very weak, but the sword made him strong, and it fed his magic, and he was also a sorcerer and a warrior. and he was a planar dimensional traveler to worlds just like Perisno, which is why I chose to portray Elric, one of my favorite characters from the 70s when I was a kid. And I read the Stormbringer book series and Sailor on the Seas of Fate and Hawkmoon. And so, Warlord recommended Michael Moorcock and the Elric saga, Stormbringer. Give it a listen, give it a look. I'm putting some of the audio on my Warlord TV YouTube channel, youtube.com/warlordtv. If you guys want to listen in, they're pretty good. They're old, they're groovy. I think you guys, most of you would probably call it retro, rock and roll. So these are my menus. I need to throw a Perisno logo right up there, don't I? Yes, we do. Rock and roll. If you guys ever want my menus, you want my fonts, you want my music that I changed in this, my mini mod Warlord edition, hit me up on Discord and I'll send it to you. If you're interested in playing a trippy Perisno Elric playthrough. Love it.
Dwarves craft great works in their mountain strongholds, and men form mighty empires. The ancient kingdoms have all but fallen, but Clymorian forces are still lurking in the shadows. They watch.
They don't like
waiting
us.
for any signs of the old kingdom of Perisno to return once again. Will you be the one who restores the ancient kingdom to its former glory? Or will you build a new empire atop its ruins? Be wary, hero. There is danger at every turn.
At every turn, baby. Awesome. And so that is Elric of Melniboné, the eternal champion and the emperor of Melniboné, lost in so many different worlds, trying to find his way home so many times. And that's his bride and his one and only true love, Zarazinia. Groovy, groovy. I'm going to have to turn that down because we're streaming. .420, baby. We just surpassed it by 4 days. Rock and roll. It's our lucky decade. And here we are, home sweet home. We have taken Blackfist Castle. It is the beginning of our empire. This is one playthrough that I'm doing a little differently. Eventually I will conquer most of this world. My companions will be the new lords of those different kingdoms. My companions will ascend to the thrones of their kingdoms from whence they came. So how we sitting? Let's take a look at our brooding, romantic, magical hero, Elric of Melniboné. Where we sit in 783 renown. We're still working our way up. We're running about 150 troops, maxed out. We are married to the princess. And my suggestion, and I think I'll just go ahead and change it myself, Makader was talking about Arwen's name. I'll do some name changes. My suggestion, change one letter. Change the W. Simple solution. Arden, Arlen, Arlen. I have some name changes coming up. You guys are really going to enjoy them. So this is our brooding, romantic, magical hero trying to get home to his one and only true love. Elric of Melniboné, the Emperor of Melniboné. And so as time goes on, if I roll past midnight and everything's all chill and calm, as most of you are usually used to, akin to, is I will play some audiobooks, some chill, late night, mellow audio, Elric Adventures, Sailor on the Seas of Fate. So stay tuned if you're into that. Some of you guys tune in because you like to hear the audiobooks. I'm listening to audiobooks most of my day for the last 10 years. Highly recommended. So right on, we did some changes to our lovely brides, and of course most of the Elentor now look like Elentor or Geldar, and our lovely wife right on. And so we have acquired a bunch of new nasty bastard exiles from conquered countries and landless lords. And they've come to Elentor looking for land. And so this guy, he's Marshall, landless. The yellow dragon came calling. So now we have a lot of land. We have a lot of lords. Let's see where Elric's at. We're sitting at level 26. The only thing I ever fudge is inventory management. So this is our Elentor. Looks like sunset. Right on. I need to take some of that. The texture's alright, but it's also the time of day. So we'll take a look in game. Love that armor. Right on. Cool beans. So, what's our army looking like? I've been playing all day. These mercenaries we're going to go drop off in our wife's city. And we need to minimize our troops. Our troops are costing us more than 30,000. They're too much. The weekly cost here isn't too bad. I'm taking a bunch of troops to train them up. But still, they're costing me too much. Black Fist, I'm sitting at over 300 troops. And Black Fist Castle, which is just bitchin'. Black Fist Castle, I mean, come on the shore, all rocky and misty, it's great. This town worships no god over others. We'll see. They'll worship the Emperor on the ruby throne. We're going to have to make it a jade throne because it's Perisno. It's going to be green. So Elric's going to be the Emperor on the jade throne. That'll be cool. So let's take a walk around. Let's take a look around our new digs. And I think I posted the video of our conquest. I'm not sure, on my YouTube channel. I'm going to probably post some like 5-minute clips of between day 350 and day 420. So stay tuned for some quick clips on YouTube. Right on. Our rocky, misty coast. Bitchin'. Yep. Kind of looks like out my window. Right on. Like to see some ships over there. So yeah, we're surrounded by water. Bitchin'. We're on a spit. We're on a spit of land. Kick ass. So we took this good, right? So what happened was the Tolranians took Black Fist from the Macavians. Okay? The Macavians took it back from Tolrania. Okay? But the Macavians left it garrisoned with maybe 100 troops. And I jumped the Macavians when they finished the siege. And so the Macavians came out of the siege, and I attacked them, wiped out 2 or 3 of them. The queen and a couple other lords escaped, but essentially I eliminated their ability to call in the cavalry in the state because I'm besieging the castle. And we were not at war with Tolrania. So essentially I knocked out their, hey Coley, what's happening? I'm doing okay. I'm alright, thank you for asking. Hey. I'm doing okay, bro. Thanks for asking. And so we jumped a couple of lords that came out of Black Fist when we besieged it. And so we eliminated Macavia's ability to come and stop my siege. So we took Black Fist Castle pretty easily. I did a similar strategy with Ryar Castle, where our army hit Ryar Castle a couple of times. So our army hit Ryar Castle a couple of times. They busted down the garrison a little bit. That's when I sieged it. I sieged Ryar Castle when it had less than 100 troops. And then I besieged Black Fist Castle when it had less than 100 troops. So now I got 2 castles and 1 village. The thing is, Elentor is getting so big, we may just form our own kingdom soon. And so part of our quest, we talked to Priest Kalen, and he gave us the book. And so we're trying to complete some of our quests. Miles, Aubrey, DeVere. Yep. So I'm digging Blackfist. Blackfist is cool. Yep, that's a dumpster we use for lots of different things. Yep, so this is our new digs. I may redesign this because this will probably be my main castle, so I may redesign the interior. Yeah, I'm going to put some banners up. You guys remember back in Vanilla Warband, Sungetcha Castle in the mountains between the Kingdom of the Vagars and the Kingdom of the Kurgats? That castle, Sungetcha, the inside, the throne room, is bitchin' with the antelope skulls and the tapestries. So we'll do something like that. That'll be kick-ass for our new digs. And so we have our chest in here. We don't have our inventory from Ryer Castle. We're going to have to rectify that. So we're going to have to go get our stuff. Our warhorse is healed. That warhorse is not healed. Swap them out. That's what I keep doing. Rock and roll. I need to start reading that book. I forgot to start reading the book. Kick ass. So, having fun in Perisno. Awesome, awesome. Right on, dude. Well, I'm a slow player. I'm not a fast player. I'm not going to conquer everything tomorrow. That's not what I do. So I have a lot to see and a lot to explore and a lot to unlock. There's like kingdoms and stuff here that, because I have Fog of War on, right? So I haven't even seen everything, which is cool. It's kind of the way I wanted it. But yeah, we need a city because our budget's getting there. So yeah, I need to get some industry. I need to make some coin because prisoners, for the most part, prisoners are paying my bills. But as my army grows, you know the drill. I'm not telling you nothing new. That's not going to last forever. I need to bring in more coin through industry because these guys are costing me too much. So I got 316 in here. I'm going to take these Elentorans. The expensive ones, I'm leaving them, or I'm going to go dump them in my wife's city. Let her pay for them. 17. I'll keep the toughest of the tough. I'll take those knights. I'll take those elites. I'm leaving Geldar and Perisno troops here in Blackfist. And I have some giants as well. The giants are just badass. My next playthrough in this, I want to continue my Geldar, strictly Geldar freelancer playthrough. And I'll put a couple of episodes out of that on YouTube. But I want to play a giant playthrough because these guys are just freaking cool as beans, man. These guys are better than jelly beans. These guys are great, man. These giants are awesome. These freaking Bakau warriors. Look at that helmet. Look at that dude. Oh, he's cool. Yeah, he's super cool. So I'm keeping our Perisno troops and our Geldar in here. Right on. So we're going to have to ditch some of these super expensive troops into our wife's care because they're costing us too much. And the mercenaries I'm also dumping in her city. Because I don't need them. I could just send them out in a patrol. They'll just cause some trouble. Get rid of them. I want to throw them in my wife's city though. So the Moon Knights will take what we can. Come back for these guys. Infantry. I don't want no infantry. But I want to keep these Elentoran Guardians. I'll throw them in there. Because the Moon Knight's got to be gone. Almost there. Good. Let's go get into some trouble. Reset. Not too bad. Good, good, good. Yeah, we're hurting. We got our asses kicked by these freaking Viking wandering vagabond, villainous, scandalous freaking raiders, man. Oh, we were outnumbered and they were so tough. Oh, dude, I want to play those giants so bad. Hey, man, check this out. You got to see this. I got to show you. You got to see it. The giants, I love the giants. Just for a second, humor me. Oh, this is fun, kicking it with the Perisno Giants. This is a Saturday night party right here. Excelente. Oh, I love these guys.
Welcome to Perisno, a land where elves and giants roam in the ancient moors and forests.
Yeah.
Dwarves craft great works in their mountain strongholds, and men form mighty empires. The ancient kingdoms have all but fallen, but Clymorian forces are still lurking in the shadows. They watch, waiting for any signs of the old kingdom of Perisno to return once again. Will you be the one who restores the ancient kingdom to its former glory, or will you build a new empire atop its ruins? Be wary, hero. There is danger at every turn.
Oh man, I love that. I freaking had fun making that. Love those freaking giants. Oh, those are so cool. I want a whole infantry company. I want a reserve infantry company in Blackfist Castle. An infantry company, all giants. Tough guy giants. We got to go get some mercenaries, man. I'm telling you. Those giants are just kick-ass.
Welcome to Perisno, a land where elves and giants roam in the ancient moors and forests. Dwarves craft...
Poor Macavia. Macavia is just getting their asses kicked. So we backed down from a siege. We had the whole army there. This is what I was hoping for, and this is what I'm banking on, all right? So this is what I'm waiting for. It's only a matter of time before Tolrania or Elentor besiege Forda. They're going to put a big dent in it, and then I'm going to come along with all my badass troops sitting in Blackfist, and we're going to take Forda. That's the seed of our kingdom, okay? The seed of our empire, okay? Because Elric in the books was an emperor, so we're going to take over a good bit of Perisno. And so we got our troops sitting here. Once the Forda gets a nice dent in it, see, it's already got a dent in it. It had about 590 troops about a week ago. Now it's down to 491. It got besieged briefly by Elentor. So I'm counting on Elentor, somebody hitting it, putting a dent in it, and then I'll come along and take it. And so this will be the beginning of our kingdom, is right up in here. And then we met some Zan here. There was an outpost here, a Zan outpost. They seemed friendly. They offered us sushi. They're so nice. I love sushi. And they got badass armor. I mean, shit. Those guys are great. So, a little bit of adventuring here in the Shield Wall. Looking around, doing some tedium and having some fun. And we don't know what the world of Perisno is going to bring. Truly. So, Elentor is, I think, at this moment, the most massive kingdom anywhere. Yeah, just about. Yep. It's getting powerful. We have a bunch of exiles coming our way. Our renown and buddy points is hindering us a bit from getting awarded more fiefs from Mommy Dearest. See this? Galas melden. I'm leaving these guys be. I try to keep the balance, right? When I'm forging, God mode, right? So I don't want Macavia to fall. I really dig these cultures. I like these factions. I want to interact with them. I want to become friends with them and feast with them and tourney with them and then kill them on the battlefield and ransom them. Take their castles. Oh, somebody's fighting. Where you at? That's just the man we wanted to talk to. But he keeps... This is our pal that I always befriend at the beginning of our game. And he's the scoundrel who always wants to keep the war bucks rolling, right? And so he's the one that gives us the quest so that we can go and raid the caravan, burn the village to the ground, etc., to piss off another kingdom so we could start a war. And he just loves us to death. Boy, he's hurting, isn't he? You know what? I got some troops for him. Yeah, we've got a 37. He's one of our best friends, and he's a scoundrel. He'll be one of our best lords. He'll do our dirty deeds done dirt cheap. Oh, our poor friend. So, yeah, we got a 37 with our sadistic pal. Let's see how good of friends we are. See that? See that? They think I'm nobody. We're just gonna have to change their minds. So I can't give him any troops. I can give my wife troops. So, sorry friend, can't help ya. I wanted to give him some troops though. Tolrania, Drahara, Macavia, Arulo. Now we need to start a war with the Hakan Empire. Okay? Why? Because the dwarves and the giants are at war with those kingdoms. I want the Nephali kingdoms to be at the war with the same kingdoms that the giants and the dwarves are at war with. Is what I'm trying to do. We'll do our best. And we'll have fun doing it. Rock and roll. Boy, that's some good stuff right there. Dynamic, what's happening? It's going good. Thank you for asking, man. I hope your day was a good one. I hope your day found you smiling, all you guys. I got the diet by accident. But I like the blueberry, man. The blueberry's good. It tastes like blueberries. The snozberries taste like snozberries. They smoke like snozberries too. Dynamic, good to see you, man. You guys, thanks for stopping in all the time just to say hey. So you guys playing Perisno yet? Earlier in the stream, you guys can catch the VOD later if you want. We were invited by Makader to come and check out the dev stream for Perisno. I really like Perisno. I'm enjoying the shit out of it. I've been playing it every day. If I'm not streaming, I'm probably playing Perisno. Let's go fight some Draharans, boy. They are badass. They are super tough. So if we're at war with Drahara, we can go down and we can help out the Sut and the Bakal giants and our friends down there who are at war with those Draharans. Those guys are badass. Those guys are so tough. Those Tolranians, we just fought 1,000 Tolranians versus 700 Elentorians, and we got our asses handed to us. They kicked our asses. So right now, Elentor just took a big dent. from Torania. I mean, they wiped us off the battlefield. 700 of us. 700 of us they sent us packing. The queen got wiped out. So, let's see where our adventure is going to take us. Let's go home. We need to swap out these troops. Get our budget in order. One of the bonuses... Oh, you're not raiding that village. You're in big trouble. One of the bonuses of being married to the princess and having access to her city, where you going? Oh, you're in big trouble. Oh, you are in so much trouble. Is the fact that I can take all these really tough, expensive troops. You're in deep shit. And I can throw them in her city, okay, and I don't have to pay for them, but I have access to him. He looks absolutely splendid. Look at him. Look at this guy. Dude, if this is going to be his last day on Earth, he's wearing his best freaking threads that he owns. Rock and roll. Look at him. Awesome. Shit, I'd like to play him. Half of these characters are so cool. I'd like to get in the game and play like them. Like in Viking Conquest, you can choose to be a lord or even a king and start your mission. You can start your campaign there. I'd love to be able to choose any lord I want to play in the game because these characters are just great. The NPCs are awesome. Look at this guy. Oh, look at his banner. Look at that. Ah, he looks great. He is the Lord of Ubi Dahai. Vazir Khalil, Sultan Yusuf al-Salah. Right on. He has a renown of 670. That's what I'm looking at. The greater your enemy, the greater your renown. And you always leave one alive. Your tricks will not deceive me. Watch. His 23 guys will wipe us off the freaking battlefield. Oh, you're going to die. You're over here in my neck of the woods, killing my peasants, stealing my food. What do you think you're doing? You are in the wrong freaking neighborhood. Now I'm going to take your shoes. 25 riders. We got noble sentinels, bowman, ranger, archer, crimson rangers, noble warden, archer, knights, dustfall riders. We're solid. More riders. Cool beans. Oh, these guys are in trouble. Yeah, he's in big trouble. Sniper. Sellsword down to the bottom, son. Where's our infantry? We're solid. Cool, cool, cool. Rock and roll. What do we got? Cavalry, cavalry. And all of our heroes are looking good. Let's kick some ass. And his little 23 guys, right? Watch, he'll wipe the battlefield with us. Let's see what we can do. 23, I can just take the cavalry. We'll leave everybody back. Leave everybody back in reserve. Take the cavalry.
Our aim is true.
Cool. Piece of cake. Left everybody else in the back. Right on. Fun, fun, fun. Not a big battle. You guys want to see some big battles? I'm rolling out like 400 battles of 400. I'm going to see how high we can go. On my YouTube videos, I'm going to roll out. We'll see how high we can go at 1080. On YouTube, I do 1080. I'll try to roll out some battles like 700. Infantry, archers, no cavalry. That'd be a bloodbath. So shit, we got troops we don't need. Well, see you later, mercenaries. Hasta la vista. Don't need ya. Give me those Ellen Torrens. And we'll go clean out our wife's dungeon. No pun intended. We'll clean out our wife's dungeon and sell all her prisoners, and that should pay for our troops for the week. That's how it's been working. About every week I clean out the dungeon in Elsinore, and it pays our weekly cost for our troops. So that works. Cool beans. Mercator, what's shaking? Dude, look at this. Thanks for the fun stream earlier. Dude, I love your game. Let me hop out of here a second. Cool beans. Oh, you gotta see this. Mercator, you gotta see this. You're gonna love this. I don't know if you saw it. You're gonna love it. I'm so tickled with myself. It's unbelievable. You hear that? These guys are just full out battle. Hoo-wee. Hey, hey, hey. Good evening. From Soot. In the giant Choke and Puke Pub and Grill. Dude, I love this. I love this. I love this. This is the best. You see, this is Makader's living room that you don't see on his live stream.
Welcome to Perisno, a land where elves and giants roam in the ancient moors and forests. Dwarves craft great works in their mountain strongholds, and men form mighty empires.
Yeah!
The ancient kingdoms have all but fallen, but Clymorian forces are still lurking in the shadows. They watch, waiting for any signs of the old kingdom of Perisno to return once again.
Drink him if you got him.
Will you be the one who restores the ancient kingdom to its former glory? Or will you build a new empire atop its ruins? Be wary, hero. There is danger at every turn.
Oh man, stay tuned for that giant playthrough. I freaking love those giants. Those giants are awesome. I've been making friends with the Suit Giants. We're good friends with their king. And they're hanging on to their capital city. They're hanging on to their capital city, but they've lost one fortress. I don't know if they have more fortresses. I may have not uncovered them yet. So yeah, I love the freaking giant pub, man. Those giants are having a blast. That's the best Perisno pub Saturday night right there. I told you guys, that's the part of Mercator's house that you don't see. You had to tune into the live stream. Dude, that was a fun dev stream. And it's so nice when you show the work. And I love the lore. The lore was just the best. Right on. That's a definite turn on for me, is the lore. What you guys, right on. Well done. Arwen's name, change one letter. Change one letter. Change it to Arlen. Change it to Arden. All of them that have Tolkienish names. He borrowed it from Old Norse. It's Old Norse. Gandalf is Old Norse. Like Ronvald, that's Ronvald. It's Old Norse. There's people in my county where I'm from named Ronvald, Ron, but it's Ronvald or Ronvald. Right on. I love Perisno. Everything comes from somewhere. Oh, you ain't kidding. I had to take a break a little while ago. Don't go in there. The look on my landlord's face when I told her I was getting a letter for a pet so I could get a goat in the bathroom. I'll always have milk. I always run out of milk for Cheerios. I'm not supposed to eat Cheerios because it's not natural. So man, I'll tell you what. A lot of fun. My goal, I think my biggest quest, I haven't even discussed this, have I? What is Elric's quest? As is his quest often in the books, in the different worlds like Perisno that he would go to. And this would make such a good graphic novel. Elric reborn in the world of Perisno. Right? 5 issues, graphic novel, high quality, made by yours truly. But my quest in this playthrough with Elric is to acquire that soul-drinking vampiric sword, because that sword from that Death Lord, that Stormbringer, incarnate, that sword, that's our goal. And maybe even create, Elric would be the Emperor of the Ruby Throne, but in Perisno he will be the Emperor of the Jade Throne, of the Green Throne. So it should be fun. So yeah, I had fun with the giant video today. I just had to hang. That's just the perfect way to just share some of Perisno, man. Hanging out in the pub. Because that's where we'll be sharing Perisno stories, right? Stay tuned. Block C, what's happening? Hey. Blocks, thanks for the share on that mod, and I'll give that a look. I'm actually going to do a first look on that. I'm going to do a first look video on that, so stay tuned, and thanks for that share, Blocks, on the Discord. Yeah, it's always 420. Whoa, sorry. Yeah, I think we're like at day 424, 425. Yes, sir. How's Bloxy today? How was your Saturday? So, Mikader, I have a solution for the names. Okay? So stay tuned to my playthrough maybe tomorrow. There'll be some name changes. Probably, yeah, you had asked on Discord. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I don't have anything to do. I'm sitting here anyway, man, from sun up to sundown. I don't leave this apartment unless someone is expecting me or assists me these days. My walking's not good. I walk in quicksand on canes because I can't get my wheelchair out of here. Around my apartment, I cruise around my wheelchair. Right on. Cool. Awesome. Awesome. Dude, I'll give that mod a first look, though, for sure. I don't know what to expect at all. I have not looked at it or nothing. I'm not going to read nothing. I don't know anything about it at all, except that Bloxy Cat said that it's cool. So stay tuned for that on my YouTube channel. Warsword, right? Warsword Conquest. Tomorrow's Sunday, damn it. I thought today was Sunday. That is your MS moment of the week. I usually don't know what day it is. Yeah, I just posted a new video. Let's take a look. Let's see what this Warlord cat's up to. No, I did. Doggone it. Somebody probably commented, hey, Warlord, it's not Sunday, it's Saturday. Oh, dude. See, that's the downside. You have MS. If you have cognitive dysfunction like I do with MS, some days we don't know what day it is. The upside is it doesn't really matter because we're in Perisno anyway, so the Perisno date's the only thing that really matters. So in Perisno, what is the date? Let's find out. Let's jump back in the game. Let's see. Right on, dude. Warlord. Excelente, amigo. Bloxy, thanks for coming in. And Mikader, thanks for the fun. Digging your world. Dude, where's the elephants? I was watching Mikader on the dev stream. Mikader's dev stream and the giveaway stream was running earlier. And again, thank you for the invite. But you on that elephant and that red armor, I'm like, oh, those elephants are cool, man. Where's the elephants? I want an elephant mouth. That's bitchin'. Dumbo the Death Dealer. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Oh, we're going to Dahar. We're going to go and help our friends. We're going to go help our friends. Oh, whoa. Moving around screens here. Cool beans. Cool beans. I forgot to put the Perisno logo up there. So we'll have to rectify that. Pay attention, Warlord. Pay attention. Right. Yep, 425. Back to running our missions. Oh, you're in trouble too. Yes, you are. Yep, you're in trouble.
Welcome to Perisno, a land where elves and giants roam in the ancient moors and forests. Dwarves craft great works in their mountain strongholds.
We've got them in our sights, mates!
Oh! Totally missed him, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh! Free nose job. Oh, man, you're throwing your axes. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh! Right. Eagle Knights. I don't know anything about these wild, freaking, trippy, younger kingdoms, these smaller factions. They're so interesting. But the one thing they have in common is that they all seem like they hate our guts. Lombardians, right? And like these wolf knights and stuff. And I'm like, they all hate us. And I'm like, wait a minute, they don't they just hate us. I'm wondering why. There's some kind of mystery behind that. We'll just have to find out what it is. Good to see you here as well. Now let us give thanks to the gods of the Nephali for our sushi and mourn the many fine Nephali who have fallen today. Right on. We're good, good, good. Money, money, money. Oh, you guys are going to the slammer. We're going to sell ya. You guys are going to be shoveling dung for the rest of your lives. And we stopped our friend's village, and we're recruiting from this village a lot. And I rely on it for supplies, and so I built up some good buddy points with this village. I don't want it to burn to the ground, plus we're getting some rents from it. So, hands off. Where we're sitting, yeah, we're sitting at 255, so we're solid in Ryar. Ryar is our castle. It's our first castle we took. So we're sitting with decent troops in Ryar. 5 maidens, 10 guardians, 20 knights. Ryar solid with 255. I could even take 50 out of there. But I want to get to our wife's city and dump some of these troops, because they're costing us too much. Our troops are costing us over 30 a week, and that's too much. We don't have the industry for it. I think I'm running like 5 enterprises in Suit, and then all of the cities of the Elantor. I think we have like 5 cities, 4 cities. And so over the past week, I've opened up a few enterprises, but it's not paying all the bills. And I'm getting to the size now. We're getting to the size now where my army's really starting to cost me. So I need a city or 2. Oh, and this bastard just has to freaking raid my village. Look at this guy. He's just asking for it. Rebels of Kingdom. Tolrania. Yeah, these guys just rolled out. They just appeared out of nowhere. Our wife's city is sitting there with 770 troops. Man, she's set. She's way set. She's paying the bills just fine. The last time we were in Elsinore, she had about 550 troops in here. Junk. That Nomad bow's decent. It's got a 98 speed on it. It's too slow. Junk, junk, junk. See ya, see ya, see ya. Yeah, we're hurting. If we're less than 100,000, we're hurting. I've got about 300,000, 200,000, I think, in my treasury. But the weird thing is that my troops aren't being paid from the treasury. Only my garrison, I think, is being paid from the treasury. So my troops are being paid from my purse rather than my treasury. That's what I'm noticing. So I thought that's a little odd. So you got to stay, I have to stay on my toes with that. Nothing rotten, nothing sour. We still got some brew. Good, good, good. Let's see what we got. Strong black ebony bow. Look at that. 38 piercing, 95 speed, 94 accuracy. It's going to be a while before we have an 11 power draw. Ebony blade, rock and roll. Look at that. 108 reach, 105 speed, 53 chopping. Cool. We scored this balanced black Nefali Warblade, and it's working out just right for me. That thing's badass. I wish it was faster, but I'm good with that. 113 with that 115 reach from horseback, with the 58 chopping. I took the top half of that guy's head right off. Just like Gallagher with the watermelon. Cool beans, let's scoot. Horses, how's our horse? Our horse isn't dead yet. I keep laming out our war horses, so I keep swapping them. Keeping these guys as backup. The thing is when I've got these Nefalis in battle, they get taken down pretty quick. They don't have the armor to stand up against the attacks that we've been going up against. So that's why I've been opting for a black warhorse. Bitchin'. I always like this scene. I've been looking for that rug. Nope. No one's home. So no one's home, so these troops are legit. There is actually that many troops. The thing is I am using my wife's garrison as my reserve. And so these troops, the hardcore ones, the Wolf Elders, the Kulan Baturs, the Noble Maidens, Maiden of War, all those top dog troops, those are the troops that I had rolling around with for what, a couple hundred days, right? And so I was training up all those troops, getting them up, tiered up, dumping them in here, strengthen up my wife's garrison. And then I keep rolling out and training up the Ellen Torrens, the lower level guys. So shit, she's looking good. She's got over 700 troops in here. And I've thrown them all in here. It's an international buffet. I love it. So, yeah, those guys are gone. I already got rid of them. I can't remember what I did with them. Oh, I dumped them when we picked up those prisoners. Good deal. So let's sell these guys. We're set with our 157. Cool beans. We'll keep those Moon Knights. Let's see if... what we could do with those Rangers. Yeah, they go up to Sentinels. We got 31 Riders, 20 Dustfalls, 20 Moon Knights. We'll stick with what we got. We'll set. Let's dump these. We're set. Let's dump these prisoners. Yeah. Yep. Love that armor. That's cool. Yep. 2,000. We need to go make some money. Conan, what is best in life? I don't think we're missing anything. Good. Rock and roll. I saw the army over here. Somebody's raiding our freaking village, and our village is doing so good. It was so poor and desolate, and just, you know, those poor peasants. And so we've been protecting it, doing some quests, etc., etc. Every time we hit our villages, I buy everything they have. Keep their economy going. Buy local, baby. Oh, I can't wait for that first snow. I'm going to be buried with my snowshoes. Oh, looks like somebody ran them off. I'll tell you what, man, Tolrania, they are hardcore. They are kicking ass. When we had our first war with Tolrania, we beat the crap out of them, but they came back with a vengeance, man. They came back with like 1,000 troops, and they were hardcore tough. They beat the crap out of us. We had a battle like a week ago, 700 versus 1,000, and they kicked us back to 4 and iron. All of us. So yeah, Galbar is solid. Let's take a break. Did you see him? I saw him. Oh, you guys are in big trouble. Alright, Bregadon. Awesome. Yep, the Lord of Leal. 9. Senor Bregadon, what are you doing? Oh, good, good, good. Good, good, good. Bingo. Excelente. So Galve gets besieged. They dent that sucker down. We don't run him off. I wonder who's besieging it. Let's go find out. We can take that city. It's the Queen City right now. Boy, she is a greedy mother-in-law. I'm telling you, she's greedy mother-in-law. Man, that girl takes up everything. I'm telling you. Ooh. Yeah, we can get rid of him. He ain't doing shit. He's taking everything. So what's our buddy points with him? We're not over a 20 relationship with him. So I'm not going to sit there and do water cooler politics with the guy until I got like a 40 with him, and I know for sure that he'll roll my way. Not going to roll the dragon dice this time, buddy. Cool beans. So what are you doing? We are traveling to Liola. Well, however, circumstances have changed since we made that decision. Yep. So, Galve it is. Junk. We're going to find our scandalous scoundrel of a friend and get a quest to start, hopefully in our favor, get a quest from our scoundrel of a friend and start a war with one other kingdom. When we need to head to Drahara as well, we'll head down to Galve on our way to Drahara. Yep, the Tolranians don't have much left that I can see, but they are not out of the game at all. I think they still have Federo. Yeah, they're not. We took some of their stuff, but they're still kicking ass. They came back with a vengeance. Oh, why? 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 What are you doing to my village, you shit? Bad. Now. Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys are in trouble. You're in so much trouble. Good morning. We meet again. I thought they put your head on my mantle. Oh, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Yep, you're gonna die. Then we're gonna go burn your village to the ground. And we're gonna make hamburgers out of all your cattle. My guys are gonna eat good. Oh, you're in big trouble. I wonder if we're fighting in the village.
We've got them in our sights, mates. We've got them in our sights, mates.
Go, mates.
Our queen and country. We've got them in our sights, mates. Out in the white sword triumph. We've got them in our sights, mates. We've got them in our sights, mates.
Oh, you're cunning. We'll let him go. Poor Torania. Yeah, you know what? They're going to feed us our head here in about 2 days. You just watch. They'll take back everything. Mercs, mercs, mercs. Headhunter. Armor, armor, armor. Good armor. Good coin. Yeah, these guys got the armor, don't they? Haka. Look at this guy. Yeah. Yeah, look at him. Cool, cool, cool. Look at her. Tracker. Shock cavalry. Look at his helmet. Ooh, yeah, look at him. Bitchin'. To Galvey. Oh, you're next. And then the king rolls out. He beats us with our own legs. I don't want to fight him in the dark. You can't ever see anything. I lose 5 renown, but I gain honor. Free the slaves, baby. They'll come to fight for me. Now you're gonna get it. Let's make up that renown. We meet again, Eric of Meldimbade. What you got, sunshine? Look at this guy, 1,300 renown, rock and roll. Pardon me. It's that time of year, man. Winter time. Eyes get so dry. Yep, he's badass. Look at his armor. Yep. The greater the warrior, the greater the conquest. Kick ass. 52 controversy. Yeah, he's pissing some people off. Let's fight, Sonny. Oh, like we're friends. Tylen. Tylen's gonna kick some ass. Where you at, bub? Oh yeah, you're doing good. Trainer, trainer. Where's his riding and his weapon master? Riding. He needs that horse archery. I gave him some javelins. Boom. Boom. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Fazil is just looking badass. Check him out. Where you at, bub? Keep that archery skill kicking. Where's he at? Power draw 7. He's doing good. Let's get some points. Points. Riding. He's got a 5. Boom. And him. Yeah, he's in cavalry. Good deal. I'm running archers and cavalry, maybe a little infantry, and that's about it. I'm keeping my troops in 2 divisions. Keep those riders kicking. Freaking cavalry rules the battlefield, unless you've got 200 archers. That's what we should do, huh? Let's hit the battlefield with like 150 archers. No cavalry, no infantry. All archers. See what we can do. Soon, I will wake up in the morning, have a cookie, and that will be my medicine for the day. How about that? Oh man, watch these guys hand our asses to us. Let's go, Sonny. Get you guys up here, right over here, boys.
Mount in the white. Fount in the white sword triumph.
Oh! Oh, that hurt. Bitchin'. Oh man, how's he? Oh, he has no fiefs. I'm gonna let him go. Poor guy. He's got kids to feed. Hasta la vista, senor. I'll take your cousin. We'll sell him. Unemployed Masnarian Knights. What do they got for prisoners? We're not hurting. We lost one. We lost one warrior. He's got some of our friends. He's got a rider, archer, noble. Oh, he's got 2 Dustfall riders, a noble. Oh, he's got a knight. Yep, they're gonna have to die. Oh, those Toranians, they hate my guts, I'm telling you. It's the pink eyes. It's got to be. They hate everybody with pink eyes. don't know what their problem is. Bitches.
Our aim is true.
Barumber. He's awesome. What do we need? Take the best. Take the best first. Ooh, mercenary stalker. All right. The lots are drawn, boys. The rest of you go home. Cool, cool, cool. To Galway, to the siege. Wish we could dump these prisoners really quick. But we don't have time. Oh, he looks a little agitated. Elric of Melnibene. Yes, you are in my woods. What do you want? You shit. Look at this guy. He's martial. I like martial people. He's got an issue with me, though. I didn't steal his pork chops. Oh, it's because we kicked your booty. Well, we're going to kick your booty again. He looks awesome. Look at his vestment. I love those sallet helmets, man. Those are kick-ass. In general. Oh, you're in... What? Yield to you? What are you, a ruse? Are you kidding me? You are in so much trouble. Ah, you're in so much trouble. Watch, he hands our asses to us. See what we can do. Right flank. They'll probably all be dead before we even get there. Let's go, boys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, they're already dead. Take the high ground and pelt them. Bitchin'. Hey man, your dogs are making a lot of noise down there. Check these guys out. Bum bum ba. Bum 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 bum. This is what they play at the International Yearly Annual Svadian Ball. So they chickened out and they broke off the siege. What are you doing? Oh, you look serious. She's pissed. She left home. She's got a couple of weapons. She's making her way. She's like, man, I need some chainmail really bad. Shit. Nobody's home. Olaf Dark Trunk. I love it. Let's go see if we can catch up with them. Bandits, 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 bandits got nothing better to do. Hoo-wee. What kind of junk we got? Too much junk. 35 and a 99 at a 102 length. That's nice. 49 at a 106, 105. That's a nice sword. Wish it was one-handed. Battered. I dig those purple lamellar gauntlets right on. $35, 41 hit points. 3 on those arrows. Rusty, chipped. Just what I always wanted. A chipped freaking Morningstar. It's my dream, I'm telling you. 7s on those, right on. Good, good, good. Everybody's doing good on gauntlets, all of our companions. So rock and roll, let's make some coin. Good stuff. Look at that helmet. Oh man, look at that. You'd be a wrestling superstar with that on, man. I'm telling you what, I'd never take it off. Gotta have the Nefali boots. Good deal. Nice. Look at that rune axe. Oh, that's badass. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, look at that. That's awesome. 53 chopping, 91 speed. It's a little slow. Short reach. I know a dwarf that could use that. Bonus against shields. That sucker's 22,000. I'm not kicking down the coin for that. I hope we run into that item again. We need to work on our power draw. That balanced black blade, that's my second favorite sword right there. Balanced black blade. 48 chopping, 116 speed. It's good. The weapon reach is a 108, so it's good on foot. The blade I got now is a 115 reach. It's better on a horse. Balanced Squire's longsword. I like these heater shields. They're kick-ass. We scored this lordly Nefali shield with an 825 in the hit points. That's kick-ass. So that was a lucky find. Yeah, right on. I hope we run into that axe again when we have the money for it. Good, good, good. Cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Nothing rotten, nothing spoiled, nothing drank. Where's the hooch, kids? Well-made wine. Let's get some wine. Good deal. Prisoners sold. Let's scoot. Nobles, I think we're full up, right? No, we are not. The nobles here. Nope. No one's signing on. Let's go find the army. Love that red brick, man. That's why I wanted that city. Oh, look at this guy. Coming to cause trouble, aren't you? Yeah, you are. We're going to take your house. He's running from us. That's his place. It's Keanu Reeves. He got lost in the Matrix. Where you going, senor? You going the wrong way, senor? He just spotted me. Now you're in trouble. Big trouble. Come on, daylight. All right, dawn. It's going to be really red. Come on, give me morning. Give me morning. Give me morning. I want that morning light, not that dawn light. There we go. Good. Our warhorse isn't dead yet. Looking good. Cool. Oh! Secure all advantages. Oswald Boldka. Boldka's Dicta. Godfather of air combat. Always try to outnumber them. And then use their hair. Oh, look at this scene. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. Let's go this way, boys. Oh, nice misty freaking pink morning. We haven't seen this yet. This is awesome. Let's see who's with us. Good deal. Let's take out what infantry they have. Let's go find their lord. Oh, you bitches are dead. Where's your lord? They're going to take me right off my horse. You watch. There's our end. Oh! Oh! Poor Warlord. Oh yeah, those guys are dead meat now. Our infantry is just going to kick their ass. Come on, boys, get them. Oh no, not Arachnis, no! No! He cannot fall. He has the flaming sword, come on. No way. Victory, baby. Yeah, I took one for stupidity's sake. Right in the neck. I had to. You guys know that my day's never complete unless I take one right in the neck. That was payback for cutting that guy's face in half. Yep. Ugh. Good to see you here, Elric of Melnibene. That was a good scrap. No joy like the joy of victory, eh? Gwedigelnen. Looking at Ellen Torin. Bitchin' banner. I dig that banner. That's cool. Put a skull in the earth. Yep, he got the city, didn't he? And he's got a kick-ass castle. And he is most often, sometimes, our... Oh, cursed be this day. Man, you're hating on us, aren't you? Oh, your castle's done, son. Hasta la vista, senor. Going to the slammer. Along with your men. Headhunter. Master Hacker. Oh, you're all going to the slammer. You guys are going to be building a brand new palisade for me over at Blackfist Castle. I got some work for you guys to do. Make it a little easier to take this castle, huh? There's 350 sitting in there. Who else we got in there? Bunch of Nefali in there in the dungeon. Knights of the Eagle, Grazier, Demon Worshippers, Assassins. Look at this. Cool, cool, cool. Wolf Knights, Wolf Squires. Let's get to it. You sieging or what? Do we have the quest to go and hook up with the Marshal? We don't. Let's see what Mommy Dearest has to say. What are you doing, Elric? I'm trying to get Mommy Dearest to kick us down some fiefs. Jeez. I thought I'm your only son-in-law. Gomer. Let's see who this guy is. Let's see who she wants to give this fief to. Some new lord. That's what I thought. Oh, check him out. Oh, he's cool. Oh, yeah. Yep, we got to make friends with him. Oh, he's sadistic. Bitchin' banner. Yeah, this guy's cool. Check him out. The wrinkles on his face. Awesome. Get some buddy points with both of them. What are we sitting with Mommy Dearest? 45? She's not going to tell us how the war's going. Our rulers always lie, even in the world of Perisno. Put a crown on their heads, they lie through their teeth. I've been trying to persuade her to declare war on other kingdoms. She won't. I need a higher persuasion skill. So I need to work on my persuasion skill to get her to declare war. Because she won't do it. And so we've lost some buddy points trying to convince her to attack other kingdoms. Why? To balance out the power. Elentor is like taking over a lot. The onslaught of Elentor has just now started to slow down, even though they're taking another castle. Because Tolrani is tough. Even though they've lost a lot, they're still kicking ass. Looking for that one lord in particular. And he should be here. Check him out. Dig that armor. That's so cool. Yeah, that's some bitchin' armor right there. Look at his banner. Cool character. He's martial. Right on. So, my friend. So he's right here. I just can't hit him. There you are. Yeah, he's not kicking down the quest yet, so I'll give him a week. And then I'll check back with him in about a week. And he'll give me another quest to start a war with another kingdom. Keep the war bucks flowing. And our wife is not in the house. Man, that was cool. Colio. The mist and the pink in the morning. At the dawn, though, I don't know. And a lot of mods I play in the morning at dawn, it's a little too red and saturated. I got to turn my saturation down a little bit. And every once in a while, and there's our wife, I think. Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll see these lords like this cat right here. And the banner's not showing on where it should be. You can see it. His banner's not showing. But then it will just appear. I think it's the transparency anti-aliasing settings that I have. I need to turn it up. The super sampling up is probably the issue. So this guy's come to looking for trouble, isn't he? Yep, we got Drahara to play with right here, don't we? Yes, we do. Cool beans. This should be fun. If I can divide them, I can conquer their king. Right. Nighttime siege. Oh, he's gonna die. What's he got? They all bailed and they left the marshal in there fighting with 95 guys against 320. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. We're not gonna die. We're gonna go fight that fight. Emir Sharif. Oh, it's going to be a freaking hoedown. Look at this. $500 on 500. Yeah, let's jump in on that 418 to the 231, knock out the 231 enemies, and then we can assist in the 500 versus the 500 with all of our allies. That's the way to go. Right, Allendale? Look at Allendale. Look at his helmet. His helmet's badass. Oh, look at him. We got him all kitted out. And so over the last week, I rolled around to the different factions, made peace with some of them, paid them off, gave them a little tribute. They let us roll into their city. And so, but we're never enemies with the Realm of the Falcon. So we went up and we kitted him out. So that's what I came up with. He's looking kick ass. We got him. I think we got him a big badass white warhorse. If we haven't, we need to get him one. Cool. So where's he sitting? He is our surgeon. He needs that strength. The strength. He's all right. Yeah, he's sitting good. Let's keep him rolling with the surgery and the first aid, especially. Yeah. Keep us alive. We'll keep everybody else alive. What's he sitting with? Yeah, his one-handed weapon, his two-handed weapons. Once he gets dethroned, he's going to need that freaking hand-to-hand combat skill. Cool beans. Alright, guys, looking good. Yeah, bathed in blood. Alright. That's more like it. Left flank, kids. Awesome. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's dark, I know. Whoa. Hey, man, who put that tree there? Oh, shit burgers, here they come. Oh, you're the man. You're the man. Oh, we are in a bad spot. Oh, we are going to take some freaking nasty hits. Oh man, we are in a really bad spot. Well done, Warlord. Well done. Oh, avenge me. We'll jump back in a minute. Heal up for a few minutes. Murder him. We'll get back in. I don't want to take that morale hit right off the bat. Forward, boys, forward. Yep, here they come. Oh man, they got shitloads of cavalry. We're outnumbered. Yep, they're about dead. Let's stay alive. They're gonna take my horse out in about a second. Oh, you fucker, let's go. Oh. Oh, my death is complete. Look at these guys. Oh, they are freaking tough as coffin nails. Look at them. Get him, Dietrich. They're done. And they buried me first. Well done, boys. Well done. Boy, I bit it good, didn't I? I hope they collected my head. Good to see you here, Eldrick of Melnibene. Now let us strip their dead and leave them for the crows, so that all will know the fate of those who come against us. Hey man, thanks for stitching me back together. Oh, you are in big trouble. Yes, you are. You're going to the slammer, son. You're going to pay for all my dead friends. Slave girl will take you. You're hired. War rider. Oh, check out that armor. Dune rider. Look at him. He's awesome. Yep, these guys are kick-ass. These desert bowmen. Let's check out their armor. Yep, take them all. Desuk slaver. Desuk enforcer. Awesome. Cool beans. Cool heroes. Awesome, awesome. More fights to come. Yup. How we sitting? 18%. We'll heal up a little bit. See if we get jumped. Merc Archer Camp Defender. Cool beans. Let's see what these enemies are going to do. So that escort is going right after the queen. What do I got? 36, 57. And now we're 157. Good deal. Help out the missus.
Our queen on country.
Our horse is lamed. Fucking horse archers. I'm going to avoid them. Take all my cavalry right in here. Oh! Oh! Oh, shit! Whoa! Oh! 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 Hail to the chief, baby. I freaking love Thrak. He's freaking awesome. Let's kick some ass. Shit, I'm just trying to stay alive. My health is almost gone. Sorry, homeboy. Eat it. Eat it. Rock and roll. Good, good, good fun. Hell yeah. Yes, my love. Yeah, she's hurting for troops, isn't she? Big time. That'll help. Oops. MS moment of the day. She's not going to jump in that fight. We are. But I'm going to call it a night, guys. It's late, late, late. I've been on for over 3 hours. And we will continue. Stay tuned. For that battle on my YouTube channel. That 900 versus 500. I'll record that when I play it. But I'm about beat. I'm about done. I've been on for 3 hours, so I'm tired. And for you guys who tuned in tonight, thanks for tuning in. And it was fun hanging out and tuning in to the Perisno stream on Makader's channel. We had a lot of fun. And tomorrow is Sunday, and I hope to see you guys. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. It is Sunday tomorrow. I thought today was Sunday. But I hope to be playing, doing some fantasy. Who knows what I'll be up to. But planning on doing some fun adventuring, and I'm glad you guys stopped in to hang out and see what I was up to and to share some Perisno. Cool beans. And so, my friends, I'm going to leave you with a message from the National MS Society. And as always, my streams are MS streams, MS awareness streams, and charity streams. And so on my About section, on the very first panel, there's a big orange button, and that button will take you to the official site for the National MS Society. If you can donate to fund research through that official site, it's not my site, it's the MS Society site, donate to fund research to help cure this illness, thank you. And if you have, thank you again. And so, my friends, rest well, dream interesting dreams, and may there be some fantasy and maybe Perisno in your day ahead. Please be safe wherever you may roam. See you soon, my friends. Hope to see you tomorrow, and thanks for tuning in. Keep smiling.
Multiple sclerosis is a disease that impacts the brain and spinal cord, which make up the central nervous system that controls everything we do, whether it's taking a physical step or solving a complex problem. The exact cause of MS is unknown, but we do know that something triggers the immune system to attack the brain and spinal cord. The resulting damage to myelin that insulates wire-like nerve fibers is a disruption of signals to and from the brain. This interruption of communication signals causes unpredictable symptoms such as numbness, tingling, mood changes, memory problems, pain, fatigue, blindness, or paralysis. Everyone's experience with MS is different, and these losses may be temporary or long-lasting. Most people initially have relapsing remitting MS, where they experience attacks of new symptoms followed by periods of time when those symptoms go away partially or completely. Others experience gradual and ongoing loss of function without distinct attacks, which is known as progressive MS. MS can be difficult to diagnose, but once a diagnosis is confirmed by a neurologist who is knowledgeable about MS, there are disease-modifying therapies for reducing attacks and slowing down the damage. Growing evidence suggests that early and ongoing treatment with a disease-modifying therapy is an important defense against future attacks. There are also treatment strategies to address some MS symptoms. Options are still limited for slowing down or stopping progressive MS. Worldwide research is accelerating the discovery of how to slow down or even stop progressive MS, how to repair nervous system damage and restore function, wellness strategies such as exercise and diet that can help people with MS to live their best lives, and the exact cause of MS so that it may be prevented for future generations. To learn more about multiple sclerosis, connect with others to drive research for a cure, and to address the challenges of everyone affected by MS, visit nationalmssociety.org or call 1-800-344-4867.